Hello, good evening, my ladies, gentlemen, boths, neithers, in-betweens, and outsiders, and welcome to Monday Night Tea Time with your host, the Bard. As you can see, I'm trying to get into the Christmas spirit, but I don't have enough hair to make these antlers look good, so whatever. Unfortunately, I once again have very little to say. That's not to say that, like, changes have stopped, of course. You know, mustache is getting more noticeable. Little bit of hair on the chin is getting more noticeable. I noticed, this is definitely something new, is that I noticed now I have a couple hairs on my neck, so that I will, slowly devolve into the neck beard I was always meant to be, and, then I can just... Neckbeard stereotype. I don't want to stereotype neckbeards. I don't play a lot of video games, but I care about a lot of people who play a lot of video games, and they're not neckbeards, so fuck you stereotypes. Nothing to say. This tea is boiling hot, so I can't even drink it. So what's the point of it being Monday night tea time if I can't have fucking tea and cookies? Which I decided to bring out the goddamn Christmas cookies for this event. It bothered me how easy it was to just immediately know I was gonna bite the head off of this thing. He's still smiling, though. Anyway. So, no new changes. Just a continuation of previously existing changes. My friends at work will still tell me my voice is getting deeper. I'm so used to hearing it. They only see me once a week. But I'm so used to hearing it every day that, like, I don't know if it's changed. But I suppose I can trust them, but I don't generally trust kindness, because normally if someone's being nice to you, they were already predisposed to being nice to you, so they might be lying just to make you smile, so I never trust any positive reinforcement! Yay! But yeah. I knew it would be a good combination. This is French vanilla chai, and fucking, like, I don't even think this one's sugar cookie, I think this one's shortbread. That's fucking good. But yeah. So, continuous changes, but no new ones. Aside from having noticed the hair that's starting up on my neck as well. Yeah. So I guess, we'll keep this nice and short, because I did start recording kind of late, because I am reading about so many Victorian boys right now. And maybe, one day, on my channel, I'll talk about the books I read, because it is, as I've stated probably plenty of time, mostly erotica, and I'm trying to embrace the fact that it's okay that I like that shit, because I love that shit. But yeah, I want to eat this cookie, drink this tea, sing you a couple songs, and get back to reading everything by KJ Charles. Oh my god, I ended up doing it. I was gonna avoid being like, read! KJ Charles is fantastic, read some of her shit, goddammit. That being said, and this cookie still remaining half-eaten, I'm just gonna sing my songs now. Got Green by Cavetown and the Untitled song by me, and then of course I have started writing other songs, but I'm not ready to share them just yet. Well, maybe I will, who knows, maybe I'll get to the end of the video and decide, you ought to know, because maybe you ought to know. Anyway, so, this is erosion, grind up rocks with your molars, a big fish swims past your rod, you can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks in rubber lips, I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. You look so good in green, and I hope you're well. You look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth, I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy, that's all I want. Sorry, I was watching my cat wake up from a nap. She did a big stretchy... Oh, and another big yawn. There she goes. She's missing one of her canines, so... And I love her perfect teeth. Actually, her teeth are terrible, and I have to get her into a vet, but it's difficult because it's the Christmas season. But she needs to go to a vet and get them teethers looked at. Because, like I said, she's a stray, so I don't know what her life was like before I brought her in, which it's been a month now. I didn't realize that. I've gotten so used to having her here. Hey, Mimi. She's giving me the ugliest expression right now because I woke her up. She's been sleeping all fucking day, though, so... You can get over it, sweetheart. She actually normally sleeps through me yelling pretty well. She must actually be waking up because she's, like, probably hungry soon. Last time she ate was 5, and it's, like, 8:30. She eats a lot. This is a really good combination. Anyway, Untitled song by me. Once I get this cookie out from under my tongue. Hold up. God, that was a clever combination. These are very fucking good together. Well, I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. You said that 11 years ago, and you think it's still today. Well, you were screaming at me then, but now I see it on your face. And I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't be the one that you wanted. I'm so sorry that I've gotta be me. And it's fucked up that I need to say that. I'm going to continue eating the limbs off of this little friend here. Nom 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 nom. It's kind of sad the arms don't taste as good as the head did. But maybe there's just something wrong with me. God, that's a good combo. I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to sing the clip of a song that I came up with last night for the book that I finished reading last night, because I have, in the past 7 days, read 4 books, all of which are by K.J. Charles, who is an English writer who writes fantastic erotica, where the erotica is so strong, but the plot is so good that you're like, yes, it's great that they're having sex, and it's beautiful, and it's wonderful, but I want to get back to the scene with the gangs! What are they planning? There's so many mysteries still afoot! Like, it's good. Like, oh, God, it's fucking good. If you're into erotica, and you're into interesting stories, and you don't mind a little bit of violence, check out... I would suggest going for the Magpie Lord series first, because it's 5 books in total, 3 in the trilogy, and then 2 additional books. And they're already done, so you don't have to feel as bad as I did, because I started with the Will Darling series, and the next book doesn't come out until 2021, and she doesn't have a deadline for it yet. She's not told us when it's coming out, and I want to see it. So yeah, I wrote a song for one of the books. I did not write a book yet. She makes me want to write a book, but then I read it, and I'm like, there's no way I could ever be this clever. It's just so fucking clever. But maybe fuck it one day, maybe. But I'd started some song lyrics years ago with nothing to put to them, and then I finished reading one of her books last night, and I was like, oh dear God. I wrote these lines when I was in much the same headspace as the main character of the book that I just finished reading, and I was like, ah, shit. So they suit him. So these lyrics suit him. But, I literally came up with it last night, so I'm not even sure if I can remember all the lyrics. Not many, but, still. I don't know why you're just sitting here listening to me talk. You've probably already left. You've probably already left! Oh. Sorry, I was just eating a tiny man. Distracting myself from the fact that I'm too scared to start singing by eating a tiny man. Anyway. If I can remember how it started, maybe I'll share. Let me see here. Like birdhouses in brickwork, We enter through the window, but outside see how the wind still blows. So I'll fly and be back. Because I'm still young and I'm still free. Your arms are not a cage for me, they're home, home. And I'm still young and I'm still free. Your heart is not a cage for me, it's home, home. It's a bit messier than it was when I came up with it last night, but yeah, that's what's up. That's what I've been doing this past week, reading 4 books and writing songs about them. And I intend, today's what, the 21st? I intend to read 2 more books by Christmas. 2 more books at least. I finished Jackdaw, which is KJ Charles, last night. And last night started the first, couple paragraphs before I had to, fall asleep and then wake up and take my sister to the airport and come back and wallow in bed for another several hours when my cat decided whether or not she wanted to jump out the window. But now I'm, I think, more than half done with the final book in the Charm of Magpies series, which is called Rag and Bone. And once I finish reading that, I was going to go directly to the source of all my favorite Victorian-based English writer stories, which, surprisingly enough, quite a bit of really good Victorian-based erotica stories. And I was going to read the original Sins of the Cities of the Plain. So that's next on my list. This is unrelated to anything to do with transition, except the part of transitioning is that I have become actively gayer. So yeah. I'm gonna let you go now because I've just talked a lot. Obviously, with the Christmas attire, it is Christmas time. I don't celebrate Christmas, religiously. And I'm more of a Halloween person, so my holiday season actually already ended, forever ago. But, I enjoy the Christmas cheer, I enjoy the Christmas weather, and I love the cookies. So, even if you're not someone who celebrates Christmas, if you celebrate nothing at all, or if you celebrate any number of the other, at least 2 other, and I don't want it because I don't know, I don't want to make assumptions, any of the other seasonal holidays, whether they be religious or just emotional. I'm gonna, do some incense burning for Yule because I'm not a good pagan and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna burn some holly leaves and shit and just fucking enjoy myself in my own way. But whatever you're doing for this holiday season, holidays or no, enjoy the weather, enjoy the cheer that other people are hopefully exuding if you're not, a minimum wage worker and everyone's being assholes to you because it's Christmas and only their family matters, not yours. You're not a person when you're standing behind a counter. Anyway, I hate people, but I love you. You who are watching, you've stayed all the way through, and I appreciate that. So I hope that your holiday season is filled with people who are as good as you and bring you the kind of cheer that you bring me. And I hope you all stay safe. And I hope that you are well until next week, when I will see you again. Good night.